Gold prices trade 2,000 today. The second time it's traded up that high. Last time we saw gold prices printing 2,000, got to go all the way back to August of 2020. Clearly, the environment that we're seeing, rising risks, whether it be geopolitical, whether it be economic, central bank risk, there are a lot of them out there, and they are seeing gold prices push higher. Clearly, the move that we've seen this year, gold up about 9% year to date. Since the beginning of March, gold is up about 5%. So a lot of that move has come over the last call it 9 to 8 days. At this point, gold price is very reflective of the concerns we're seeing around the world, not just pointing at the geopolitical side, but we have a lot of central bank meetings coming up in the month of March, some key ones specifically. The Federal Reserve meeting next week. Clearly, they're going to start raising rates or have voiced that they are going to begin raising rates. That would be negative to gold pricing, in a historical, taking a look back. But clearly that's not the case at this point. So gold right now treading on its own path, not really focusing on higher rates in the U.S. At this point right now, that'll be the big focus, the fighting of inflation. The Fed's going to be fighting that. Gold price is obviously a good way to hedge that. Buying gold is a good way to hedge inflation historically, and that's possibly what we're seeing, but also rising geopolitical risks aiding as well. So gold prices, again, hitting 2,000 for the first time since August of 2020. What does this mean for volatility? Well, basically across all asset classes, we are seeing volatility move higher, and gold is no exception. We saw volatility spiking higher, nearing basically 18-month highs on volatility. It's maintaining those levels. It's made a big jump over the last 2 to 3 weeks. It has not seen any big decline. So gold trending on volatility has been trending higher and continues to do so. Lastly, let's look at the speculators. What are they doing? Well, at this point, from the beginning of February to the end of February, we saw speculators adding to their long positions. At this point, since the beginning of March, we've seen gold do nothing but move higher. It might suggest that speculators are continuing to add, or at least not exiting their long positions quite yet. We'll get a better look at this week's CFTC report on Friday. That'll give us a look at what happened last week. At this point, though, gold prices moving higher is a good indication that speculators are still holding on to their longs, even adding to them. As we continue to trade higher and into no man's land territory, that is north of 2,000 in gold. So gold prices hitting the highest they've been since August of 2020, only the second time we've traded 2,000 in the history of the contract. And we have a lot going on. This week we have CPI, and don't forget next week we have that FOMC meeting where the Fed is expected to raise 25 basis points.